Apple just dropped the news about the new iPhone 16 and 16 Pro series. Pre-orders are about to kick off, so it's decision time. Should you go for an upgrade or hold off for another year? Here are 3 reasons to consider waiting for the iPhone 17 Air next year. Keep in mind that even though we're a year away from its release, the rumors about the iPhone 17 should be taken lightly. Apple likely has a solid idea of what the new models will look like, but the juicy leaks usually start rolling in only after production is underway. First up, there's a brand new super slim design on the horizon. The iPhone 17 Air was initially rumored to be called the iPhone 17 Slim because it's expected to have a seriously thin profile. We don't know the exact thickness yet, but it's anticipated to be a major change. This year's M4 iPad Pro is the thinnest device Apple has ever released. Given what Apple achieved with the iPad and the requirements of the USB-C port, we can guess what the 17 Air might offer. The current iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max are 8.25mm thick, but the 17 Air could get much closer to the iPad Pro's impressive 5.1mm. Now that's a big difference. Alright, let's dive into the display situation. If you were bummed that the iPhone 16 didn't come with a promotion 120Hz always-on display, you might want to keep an eye on next year's model. Ross Young, the CEO of Display Supply Chain Consultants, shared on X that Apple is likely going all LTPO in 2025. This LTPO tech is what makes those always-on display work, as it lets Apple lower the refresh rate to save battery life. There are whispers that all models will finally get 120Hz support, which is exciting since many competitors have already jumped on the higher refresh rate bandwagon. Also, according to the same rumor from Ross Young, there's a cool possibility of under-panel Face ID. This means Apple might hide most of the sensors needed for facial recognition under the display, leaving just a spot for the front camera. It could look a lot like the Pixel 9 Pro from Google. If you're not into the dynamic island or are hoping for a smaller notch, waiting for the 2025 Pro model might be a good idea. Interestingly, the roadmap hints that we won't see a fully under-panel setup for both the sensors and front camera until the iPhone 19 Pro in 2027. There's also a rumor from a Weibo leaker named Instant Digital, suggesting that the iPhone 17 series might feature a super tough anti-reflective outer glass layer, which would be awesome if it's true. This is particularly intriguing since Apple claims the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro have already upgraded their ceramic shield. It's unclear if Apple is planning to boost durability again or if this feature got pushed up. Until we find out, a good screen protector is always a solid option. Up next, we're looking at camera upgrades all around. Apple's biggest iPhone models have always had top-notch cameras, and while the 2024 versions are pretty close, there are whispers from analyst Jeff Pu that the iPhone 17 Pro Max might finally get a 48-megapixel telephoto lens. Plus, Ming-Chi Kuo has reported that all iPhone models in 2025 could feature a new 24-megapixel front camera. If you love taking selfies and can hold off for a bit, you might just look a lot better next year. The iPhone 16 didn't change its front camera at all, focusing instead on the back. But with the iPhone 17 series, we're set for a big upgrade on the selfie cam, jumping from 12 to 24 megapixel, likely with some cool new software features to match. We don't have all the details yet, but it's exciting to think about what this could mean for the rear camera too. If you need a new iPhone now, the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro are solid choices. But if you're unsure or not too thrilled about the new models, it might be worth waiting for the iPhone 17 Air, which should bring the big changes you're after. So, are you excited for the iPhone 17 Air? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you all next time. Until then, take care.